Hello and welcome to another absolutely beautiful day here in sunny Nova Scotia. I've just been, as you can see, picking peas, and I realised that I was actually thinking of absolutely nothing other than finding the next pea, getting that, wheedling out the last pea so that I can get the maximum yield out of this bush, which is great. I've got quite a stressful job. I'm not some high-flying executive or anything like that, but I'm a senior project manager at a communications electronics company, and sometimes when projects are going wrong, as they are wont to do, you can end up taking quite a lot on yourself. And in the winter, that sort of, with me, transfers into me waking up at 3 AM in the morning with bing, and 1,000 different things going through my mind. What if we did it this way? What if we did it that way? How do I get that awkward git on the project to do what I need him to do? Do I ask him nicely? Do I give him this? But this waking up at stupid o'clock doesn't seem to happen to me so much in the summer. I put it down to the amount of time off I give my brain in the summer, and I'm not talking about vacation. If you think about it, just because you finish at 4:30 doesn't mean your brain is automatically going to finish for the day. How often do we take our work, trials and tribulations home with us? But if you give your brain something else to do, something you love doing, something you find relaxing, then your brain can concentrate on that fun task and not be worried with the latest monthly revenue projections or why that amplifier design is unstable. Sorry, work one there. When I was concentrating on eking out every last pea pod, I was fully in the now, this moment. My foreground thinking was uncluttered by complexities. It's the same when I'm digging or weeding or mowing the lawn. All I'm thinking about is going up and down, keeping those nice straight lines. This uncluttering of your mind is a great way to allow your background thinking to have some space, to look at and come up with solutions to problems and complexities that you couldn't think about when your mind was cluttered with deadlines, etc. And it's not in just this decluttering of your mind that gardening can help. Just as a garden flower bed looks different depending on where you view it from, so this looking at your flower bed, your creation from a different perspective, can help awaken your ability to look at your problem from a different perspective. Use that scene of a flower bed in sunlight and then moving round and viewing it with that softness that you get in dappled shade to help you circle around your problem, looking at it from the different perspectives. Looking at it from the perspective of your customer, of that awkward workmate. What are they seeing that you're not? Is that value proposition that you think is so fantastic, is it actually solving the customer's problem? Moving around that problem, moving around that beautiful scene on your flower bed. In the same way that relaxing your mind by concentrating on a task that you love, like gardening, can help you find solutions to problems that you've so far found difficult to solve by thinking directly about them. So gardening can help reduce stress by relaxing your mind, giving it some time off, and also some little victories. Like growing these beautiful flowers from seed. The rich colours just can't fail to lift you. Or harvesting some beautiful beans with not a chemical in sight. So I've gone through how giving your brain some time off can help you solve problems that have hitherto been difficult to solve when you've been thinking directly about them. But just as your body needs rest at the end of a work day, so your brain and your mind needs that rest too. Ah, but that's what sleep is for, I hear you say. Which is true. But whereas if you go to bed having relaxed your mind, taken a walk in the garden to view that beautiful creation that you've just made, or picking some fresh veg, your brain will still be nagging at that problem, keeping up your stress levels and not giving you as a restorative a sleep as you need. But imagine you've been out for that little walk around your garden, done a little weeding, picked a few veg, detoxing your mind. When the summer comes around, I spend about 1 to 3 to 4 hours in the garden every night. Granted, I'm a bit of an extreme case, but that detoxing of my mind helps me massively in the summer. And like I said, I often, whereas in the winter, if I've got a difficult project at work, I'll be waking up at stupid o'clock. In the summer, it doesn't happen so much. It still does now and then, but that getting out there, viewing the beautiful flowers and making things and creating things relaxes my mind, de-stresses me at the end of a hard day's work. If you see this scene here, this is the view that I've created when I get out of my car every night. First thing I see is these beautiful flowers, and immediately I'm de-stressing. So I've de-stressed my mind, had a good, restful, restorative sleep, and I'm ready for a problem-busting day the next day at work. So next time you're stressed out with work and the problems are nagging at you, get your secateurs out or do a bit of light weeding. You'll be surprised how much it helps you with a good night's sleep. And you never know, you may wake up with that problem solved in the morning.